Hey guys, Jerry Bierman, owner-operator of Learn Glass with another quick tip for you. So I was talking to a contractor the other day and he was asking me about scratched glass. And I said, gosh, yeah, that can be super frustrating. So let me walk you through our process and tell you what are some things that can happen to glass. So we have a staging, which Connor might be able to show you a picture of our staging process and the LED lights that we have. We have a receiver that inspects the glass and stages the glass. And one of the things that the receiver is looking for is specifications of the glass that we ordered, they match that, and that is there any imperfections on the glass? Anything noticeable arm length away, scratches, imperfections in the glass, especially like from the knees to whatever the height is, that would be very obvious for clients. It's construction material. So if I put my readers on, I can find imperfections in every piece of glass and anyway, but generally speaking, arm's length apart. So how do scratches happen? Well, it's really not easy. On one hand, it's not easy. On the other hand, it is easy. One of the things that we've experienced with clients over the years is we give them, at the time of installation, and many companies do this, or you have your own, they have squeegees. One of the things we've experienced in the past is clients will take the squeegee and they'll squeegee the wall and the grout, and they'll get, especially with new tiled, they might get some grout residue, and then they take the squeegee and they squeegee the glass. And you'll be able to tell because there'll be very faint streak marks, like Edward Scissorhands, right, Connor? Remember that? Down the glass. Once that happens, like there's nothing we do have buffers that we can try to buff off scratches, but if you can feel it with your fingernail and if there's a bunch of them, it is almost impossible to get the scratches off. The other thing that can happen by us, by the vendor, by a tradesperson, is if there's a very hard object, right, a hammer, and a screwdriver, or maybe a tool belt, and they've got a ladder. But like if I take this and I rub against, like it's hard, like I'm having a tough time, like I can't even. Oh, there I got a scratch. I mean, it's super, like I'm putting all my weight into it. It's super hard. I don't even think I scratched it. I mean, it's almost impossible. You can do it, like if this video is not long, but I can create scratches, Connor, I promise I can do it. But it's really, there we go. It's really hard to scratch. I can't even see it. It's hard. Oh, there it is. But I mean, come on. Anyway, it's really hard to scratch. Is it scratchable? Yes. It's one of two things. Some hard object has come in contact with the glass. When we install, we'll go back. We'll have clients say, "Hey, there's a scratch on the glass," and like it's right at eye height, and we go back and look at it, and we'll replace it for clients. We're not going to argue with them, but it's like, my craftsmen, we've got a high level for integrity. They're not going to, we clean the glass. Man, my guys, they're going to see something. Our protocol is to say, hey, there's a scratch on the glass. Let's replace it. Like we see it way before the client will see it. If we miss it, it's hard to miss. With the inspection process and with our staff cleaning the glass, the craftsmen, I don't know how we miss it, candidly. So, and again, we want to be super forthcoming to say, hey, we'll replace the piece of glass. It's no big deal. But my summary is glass is really hard to scratch. So if it's scratched, something somewhat violent or an oversight has happened. So just quick tip.